Welcome back. In this new video, I'm going to be sharing a fascinating, amazing story. The title of this story is The Day is Today. And is a popular reflection that often has been shared among those who have bridged the gap between the analog and the digital worlds. And this is a beautiful story, a nostalgic piece that captures the rapid acceleration of history over the last century. It's a popular reflection, as I said before, that has been shared so many times. And it happened to me that a friend of mine sent it to me using a WhatsApp message. To be precise, it was an Italian version of this story. So I translated into English this story and I want to share it with you. The title is The Day is Today and is dedicated to the elderly people all around the world. We were born in the 40s, 50s, 60s. We grew up in the 50s, 60s, 70s. We studied in the 60s, 70s, 80s. We socialized in the 70s, 80s, 90s. We got married and discovered the world in the 70s, 80s, 90s. And we returned out in the 80s, 90s. We settled down in 2000. We became wiser in 2010. And we are moving decisively toward 2030. It turns out we have lived throughout 80 different decades, 2 different centuries, 2 different millennia. We went from operator-assisted long-distance call to video calls anywhere in the world. And we went from cinema to YouTube, from vinyl records to online music, from handwritten letters to email and WhatsApp, and also Messenger. From live matches on the radio to black and white TV, and then to HD TV. We went to video club, rental store, and now we watch Netflix. We knew the first computers, punch, cards, and floppy disk, and now we all the gigabyte and megabyte in our hand or in our mobile phone and iPads. We wore shorts throughout our childhood, and then longer trousers, lace-up, Bermuda, etc. We avoid polio, meningitis, H1N1 flu, and now COVID-19. We rode on skates, tricycle, homemade cars, bicycle, moped, gas or diesel car, and now we drive hybrid on 100% electric car. Yes, we've been through a lot, but what a beautiful life we've had. They could classify us as essential people born in that world of the 50s who had an analog childhood and a digital adulthood. We are a kind of seen it all generation. Our generation has literally lived and witnessed more than any other in every dimension of life. It is our generation that is literally adapted to change. A huge round of applause to all the members of a very special generation, which will be unique. But time does not stop. Life is a task we brought home to do. When you look it's already 6 in the evening. When you look, it's already Friday. When you look, the month is over. When you look, the year is over. When you look, 50, 60, 70 years have passed. When you look, we no longer know where our friends are. When you look, we have lost the love of our life, and now it's too late to go back. Do not stop doing something you like for lack of time. Do not stop having someone by your side, because your children will soon not be yours, and you will have to do something with that remaining time, where the only thing we will miss is the space that can only be enjoyed with all the friends, that time which unfortunately never return. We must eliminate later. Later I'll call you. Later I'll tell you. Later I'll do it. Later I'll say it. Later I will change. We leave everything for later, as if later were better, because we don't understand that. Later the coffee gets cold. Later priority change. Later the charm is lost. Later soon turns into late. Later the nostalgia passes. Later things change. Later children grow up. Later people grow old. Later day becomes night. Later life ends. Don't leave anything for later, because while waiting for later, you can lose the best moment, the best experiences, the best friends, and the greatest loves. Remember that later might be too late. So the day is today. We are no longer at an age to postpone anything. I hope you have a time to watch this video and then share this video, or leave it for later, and you'll see that you'll never share it. This kind of a poem is a powerful reminder of how much the world has changed and how lucky we are to have witnessed it all. It really makes me want to stop saying later and start enjoying now. Let's make sure we don't let our coffee get cold. Let's catch up soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.